What's good, people? It's your boy Roddy Too Good, back with another episode of Pilot Show. Let's go. So we got some news here. We got some news. So Gillie, he basically like I would say call out. All right, let's say call out because we know Gillie, man. Gillie, he says things with like he says some things with his heart. It's always in a teaching mode when it comes to Gillie. So Gillie, he comes out, he says basically like challenging like artists, like, hey man, why isn't nobody dropping? Like, what's going on? Are you guys scared of academics because of the first week sales thing that he does? So, and not only that, Wallow, he put his 2 cents in. He was like basically saying like, hey man, you shouldn't be worrying about that. Like, it's a lot of albums that were classic that didn't do good in the first week. So he was basically like going back and forth about that. And for me, I don't know. Like, I think the message is amazing, and I think the message is definitely dope. And I've always preached about like, yo, man, just because it sells good or just because it sells bad, that don't mean it's actually a good project or good music. But to really piggyback on what he's saying, he's right. And I think he's right about what he said, but I think at the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think 2024 is definitely a year to where we got so much music, like, and I think just not right now at this period is where it's like kind of slow. And you know what I'm saying? The music business itself is like, you hear a bunch of people is going through changes. Like, we got a lot of people stepping down, we got a lot of people moving, so we trying to see where the music business is actually going. But I think right now in the fourth quarter, I think we just gonna have a quiet fourth quarter, man. And all right, just to give you perspective, or like who dropped this year? 21 Savage, Playboy Cardi. Like, this is like singles and like whoever just dropped music. So let's start from the top. 21 Savage, Playboy Cardi, Benny the Butcher, Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign, Fabio, Yeet, La Russell, French Montana, Schoolboy Q, NBA YoungBoy, Sir, Jonah Lucas, Lil Yachty, Future Metro twice, Future three times, DJ Mustard, Ghostface Killer, Gunna, Eminem, LL Cool J, Chief Keef, and then hope we had the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. So it's like, it's like at some point it's like, damn, like we definitely had us a amazing year, especially like, yo, we got some like some golden ages act. We got some Hall of Famers who came out of retirement for this year. Like, we Eminem, LL Cool J, even Ghostface, he came out this year. So I don't know, man. Listen, bro. I get what he's saying. Like, trust me. Like, I understand. I'm never arguing with dropping music, but it's just like at the time it's just like, I think just people just taking a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just taking a break. They taking it easy. Maybe just like fourth quarter is like, like, yeah, you know how fourth quarter it could be active and it can't. Like, it's just how it is, man. And then, like you said, a lot of people just probably figuring out their situation. Like, you probably might want to wait until like a new year. You know what I'm saying? New year to drop all your stuff, because a lot of that music I just read off was like from like the beginning of this year. Like, a lot of them people dropped this the beginning of this year. Like, so it's just, I think it's just a timing thing. Like, yo, I think people will probably, they should take more time. Like, they should take more time, hone in on their craft, and actually make good music. Like, I think this is the end of microwave music, bro, which I'm so tired of. Like, I'm so tired of like people just dropping just so they can say they dropped. Like, it's it's time to like move past that for real. Like, we definitely need some sustainable music, bro, because a lot of times you see a lot of people they drop, we forget about it, then they drop again, we forget about it again. Like, it's just like, fam, like, it's just time for people really to start taking their music seriously. Like, even like, I love Kendrick, bro, and I love just like TDE and all them stuff. They take their time. Like, you can see the effort into what they doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that pays off. And I'm not saying like everybody needs to do it like them, but I feel like, I, if you put out two okay projects in 1 year, what was stopping you from just waiting, having them two projects, wait and take two good things and make it great? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have took a good Like all the good songs from this project, all the good songs from that project come together and really put something amazing out. I feel like yo, like okay, you drop January, you come back and drop uh June or July. It's like, fam, you could have just waited. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have just, especially if there's two okay things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people just be rushing to drop. They're like, you know, man, just take some effort into it. Like, let's put a music video out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with Meek, I think Meek, I don't know what's going on with Meek. Meek, he put out like he just like singles, like he just putting out singles. I wish we could just get a full project just to see where Meek is right now currently. So it's just like I hope one day we do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he said he was going independent, he said he was going to drop an album a week or something like that. Like, hopefully we do get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Meek, we just got to see him at this stage of his career to his independent, like, you know, the whole after the Drake thing, you know what I'm saying? People looking at him like he's a walking meme and stuff like that. I think we need to see what he talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? But yeah, I'm not mad at Gillie and Wallow, man, because I'm never complaining about new music, especially if it's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clap it up. And we know them, like they always down there to teach, they always down there to just shed light. And I know there's some people out there think he's like dissing academics. Nah, he's not. I don't think he's dissing academics. I don't think he's dissing nobody. I think he's just it's just like how your uncle or something get on you if you like out in the park and missing the shot. He's like, man, shoot that, man. You'll do better next time. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Encouraging words. That's what I would say. It's just encouraging word. It's no diss to act. It's just a lot of people do fear that. Like a lot of people be thinking like, oh, like perfect example. I think I was watching a video a long time ago. People was like talking about how Trippie Redd fell off, and then they was like basically saying, "Oh, he sold his last two albums." Like this was like a while ago. They were saying like how his last two projects that he released at that time sold like 50,000 first week, and he fell off. I'm like, fam, if he's independent and he's like if he don't have no major label behind him and he did 50,000 his first week on them two, that's success, bro. Like that's dope. Like I think people need to get their head out the numbers and actually just hear the music. You know what I'm saying? Cause I promise you, don't nobody go to the club and tell the DJ, "Hey yo, play the best seller in the club." No, and they just go there and be like, "Yo, play this, bro. Play something I can vibe to." And like we don't even know what that did numbers wise. We just know when we hear it, it get the club lit and it get the party lit. So I agree with them initially. I think it's just like probably just a timing thing, you know what I'm saying? Because this was a busy year musically. So shout out to Gil, shout out to Wallow, shout out Even Act. I think we just gonna have a quiet fourth quarter, especially with everybody like leaving their positions in the music business because we don't even know what's going on. The music business could be changing right now before you even know it. Like, which is everything. Everything's changing now. You know what I'm saying? The way we even watch TV and games and all that stuff, that's about to change. You know what I'm saying? So music is just going through a change. I think it'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? They taking this fourth quarter off probably. You probably not gonna hear nothing else from the big dogs. Really, you probably just everybody's probably just gearing up for January and the next year, man. Because I mean, this I'm telling y'all, bro, this is going to be one of them years musically. I promise y'all. When we look back and we see just how much we got in 1 year for real, this is definitely going to be one of them years. So, yeah, man, like hit the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Man, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell. I'm out.